take a closer look and let me know if you can guess what this means. So it has been months now since creating the Every Woman is Worthy logo and bringing it together across different languages and cultures into one symbol that has so much more meaning than it looks like at first glance. And I have been honestly terrified of sharing it with the world because, you know, when you have that like creative baby, that creative project, and then there's so much anticipation behind it, it can be scary to finally show it to people, even though it's been sitting on our profile and website for a while. But here it goes. So I did a million iterations of this design and finally landed on it. And when you look closely, you will see an upside down A, and that is the universal symbol in math for all or every. You'll see 2 double X's when you look closer. That's a common shorthand for woman, women, girls. And then there's a W at the top for worthy. So our entire name, okay, is baked into that. Every woman is worthy. And I like the symbolism of it being for all as well, because when we lift women and advance women's rights and value them, we are actually lifting entire communities. And this is robust data that we have in addition to common sense about how advancing women and empowering women helps healthcare systems, it helps with maintaining peace, it helps families, it helps lower maternal and child mortality, it helps economies, so many things. So women and empowering women is really key to helping entire communities thrive. And in addition, when the whole design comes together, it looks like a lotus flower. And lotus flowers have to rise out of the mud every day to bloom. And that is so reflective of what women have to do, especially right now in the world where women's rights have regressed in 40% of countries worldwide, which is crazy. That's been since 2019. So we are facing unprecedented attacks on gender equality and experiencing levels of gender discrimination that we haven't seen in decades. And we are going to rise out of this. We absolutely will. It will be women that are the solution forward for a peaceful world and empowering women. In addition, the lotus flower represents marginalized women, especially because marginalized women have the hardest time rising against circumstances and deserve more support, resources, and energy from all of us so that they can thrive. And that is who our shop gives back to. We give back from our shop to marginalized communities of women affected by violence, poverty, and discrimination. So this logo is really emblematic of looking at the whole person. The whole person is worthy. You don't look at the double X, you look at the whole design. And it's really crucial that we advance a world that treats all people as worthy, that doesn't put people into an oppressive hierarchy, but that can actually start to honor people. You don't look at somebody's gender and judge them by that, right? And I just want to make it clear that not only are we unapologetically against gender discrimination in this space, we are also inclusive of anybody who wants to be here, okay? All people have worth, all people are welcome. So this logo, we call it For All Women and For All People. And you'll see it around on our page, on our website, on our products, and I hope it can mean something to people as much as it has started to mean a lot to me. It gives me a lot of hope and reminds me of the connection between us, because this connection and care for each other is what will be the stronger force than the forces of hate and division that threaten people's well-being. So hang in there. Know that you are in a safe space. Thank you so much for supporting us, and that's what it means.